Nammo. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The second mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, social injustice, stealing, and oppression, I vow to cultivate loving kindness and learn ways to work for the well-being of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I will practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. I am determined not to steal and not to possess anything that should belong to others. I will respect the property of others, but I will prevent others from profiting from human suffering or the suffering of other species on earth. Today we're reading the story of the empty flag from Ajahn Chah's book, Bodhinyana, and the Dhamma talk, The Two Faces of Reality. I once read a book about Zen. In Zen, they don't teach with a lot of explanation. For instance, if a monk is falling asleep during meditation, they come with a stick and whack! They give him a hit on the back. When the erring disciple is hit, he shows his gratitude by thanking the attendant. In Zen practice, one is taught to be thankful for all the feelings which give one the opportunity to develop. One day, there was an assembly of monks gathered for a meeting. Outside the hall, a flag was blowing in the wind. There arose a dispute between two monks as to how the flag was actually blowing in the wind. One of the monks claimed that it was because of the wind, while the other argued that it was because of the flag. Thus they quarreled because of their narrow views and couldn't come to any kind of agreement. They would have argued like this until the day they died. However, their teacher intervened and said, "Neither of you is right. The correct understanding is that there is no flag and there is no wind." This is the practice. Not to have anything, not to have the flag, and not to have the wind. If there is a flag, then there is a wind. If there is a wind, then there is a flag. You should contemplate and reflect on this thoroughly until you see in accordance with truth. If considered well, then there will remain nothing. It's empty, void, empty of the flag and empty of the wind. In the great void there is no flag, and there is no wind. There is no birth, no old age, no sickness or death. Our conventional understanding of flag and wind is only a concept. In reality, there's nothing. That's all. There's nothing more than empty labels. If we practice in this way, we will come to see completeness, and all our problems will come to an end. In the great void, the king of death will never find you. There is nothing for old age, sickness, and death to follow. When we see and understand in accordance with truth, that is, with right understanding, then there is only this great emptiness. It's here that there is no more we, no they, no self at all. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.